And voting has started in the North Indian elite state of Himachal Pradesh as the Congress and the BJP lock horns in all 68 constituencies with 337 candidates in the running. Among those in the fray are the Chief Minister Virbhadra Singh, 10 ministers, 8 chief parliamentary secretaries, Deputy Speaker Jagat Singh Negi, former Chief Minister Prem Kumar Dhumal and also over a dozen former ministers. Rallies were held in full swing as Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Party President Amit Shah also addressed 7 and 6 rallies respectively. On the other hand, Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi had addressed 3 rallies there. Corruption was the main focus of the BJP campaign, which has seen backlash from the Congress over the issue of GST and demonetization. In the last election, remember in 2012, Congress and the BJP had won 36 seats and 26 seats respectively. Joining me on the program to discuss more on this is our senior correspondent Raghavendra Rao. Raghavendra, good morning. This is in fact an election which is crucial for Chief Minister Virbhadra Singh, who's now in fact 83, looking for another term which might be his 7th one.
Well, yes, good morning, and a very important election as far as the North Indian hill state of Himachal Pradesh is concerned. Now, as we have been discussing earlier also, Himachal Pradesh is very unique in the sense that except for one occasion, it has never returned an incumbent government back to power. And that is why the BJP is eyeing a comprehensive victory this time around, also for the fact that it is heavily banking on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's charisma and also trying to harp upon all the policies and achievements of the Modi government at the center. That said, the Congress, led by Virbhadra Singh, finds itself a little beleaguered at the moment, more so because of anti-incumbency and also the corruption charges that have surfaced from time to time against Mr. Virbhadra Singh. That being the case, it's a very hotly contested battle. All the senior leadership of BJP, including Prime Minister Modi, BJP Chief Amit Shah, they have campaigned extensively in the state. They have targeted Congress. They have taken pot shots at Virbhadra Singh and have tried to communicate to the masses how a BJP government in Himachal is only going to benefit the people of the state, given the fact that there is a BJP government at the center. The Congress, too, though it may appear to be a little beleaguered at the moment, but it has, tried to put up a very brave front. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi has also been touring the state and addressing rallies. And the Congress has chosen to target the central government of the BJP by picking on one subject, and that is the goods and services tax. Now, the small traders and businesses in Himachal Pradesh, appeared to have, been affected to some extent, and there appears to be some degree of resentment among small traders and businessmen about the implementation aspect of GST. And the Congress is trying very hard to harp upon that fact that this GST law is not benefiting those people, and once the Congress returns to power at the center, it will make suitable changes and amendments to the GST. And that is how they are trying to sell this idea to the masses here, that continuing with the Congress government in Himachal is only going to benefit the electorate and the people of the state, because there could soon be a Congress government at the center. So all of these issues, all of these things have been playing out in the run-up to these polls. Extensive, hectic campaigning has taken place. Also the fact that authorities of the Election Commission and the local administration, they have been really caught up in trying to curb the flow of liquor and illicit cash. The recoveries have been huge. More than 3 lakh liters of illicit liquor has been seized till now in the state, and more than 1 crore of rupees have been seized from people who were trying to transport this money during the election days. So the authorities have their hands full. Today the voting will take place. It begins right now at 8 o'clock and will continue till 5 p.m. in the morning.
Absolutely, Raghavendra, we can see all those voters out there, and thank you for joining us on the program. We'll, of course, continue to establish contact with you and get more details as to how the polling proceeds from here on.